Okay, so this is going to be pretty informal. So while looking through Screener, found this interesting company just out of interest. Found this interesting company, Kody Technolabs Limited, engaged in robotics, actual robotics. So 1,200 crore market cap, 75.5 times price to earnings, which is okay, which is high. In terms of P&L, fiscal year 25, the company generated 72 crores in revenue, okay, and around how much? 18 crores in net profit. However, fiscal year 2026, the company generated 80 crores in revenue, but profitability actually declined. Okay, EBITDA declined 22 crores, and we have PAT declined to 17 crores. So, not the best year, fiscal year 26. So, they have one investor presentation. So, we're going to take a nice look at it. So, one, amplifying human potential. That is a nice slogan. Amplifying human potential. That's a nice take of a robot also. Then disclaimer, founder's message, company overview, products and services overview. Let's take a look at company overview. That's founder's message. Company overview. Okay. So Kody Technolabs Limited is a publicly listed deep tech company that designs, manufactures, deploys, and monetizes autonomous service robots across commercial environments from malls and airports to hospitals and warehouses. So, designing, manufacturing, and deploying autonomous service robots, commercial environments like malls, airports, hospitals, and warehouses. Okay, so such commercial environments, more like a B2B, B2B. Then key snapshot of Kody Technolabs. They got a patent filed for Odigo, consistent sales growth. Let's take a look. The fiscal year 2024 revenues of 22.4 crores, massive rise in fiscal year 25, fiscal year 26. Okay, then PAT was 4.8 crores, 4.8 crores in fiscal year 24, 17 crores. All right, fiscal year 25 was an incredible growth year for the company. Fine. They got a Odigo patent filed. Odigo is one of their products, the product types. All right. If you go a bit down, hold up. Okay. They got a $10 million order received from a GCC client, biggest single order received, 10 million. And they have 200 plus commercial robot deployments, live deployments across India and GCC. This is a bit slow. This investor presentation, I don't know why it's a bit slow. And they have 1,500 plus units in deployment pipeline. So 200 plus commercial robots have been deployed, and 1,500 plus units are in deployment pipeline. Not a forecast, not a target, a number already in motion. Is it unit wise? Can we compare unit wise? Like 200 plus commercial deployments overall, cumulative. So we have all these revenues, how much generated from robots and all, but 1,500 plus in deployment. So basically, they have a huge pipeline, is what from what I'm gathering compared to their historical numbers. Okay, operational infrastructure. Okay, how we sell and how we earn. This is interesting. Okay, how what we sell and how we earn. So one is direct robot sales, one-time sale. That is the highest ticket. Physical robots sold to end clients, the highest per transaction value offering. All right. And here we have the products. We got Odigo, Medigo, Vulcan, and the last name is other robots, Dashers, Pilot. So the main ones, I guess, Vulcan, Odigo, Medigo. We will go into this. Then is advertisement revenue. Okay, advertisement revenue. Like some of these robots are like moving in malls and like they're guiding people, they're guiding customers where to go while also showing advertisements on them. So it's like a double thing they're doing. We will look into that. So one is direct reward sales. Second is advertisement revenue, recurring, highly scalable. Then is project design and enablement. How about that? Project based converts to recurring. End to end robotics product development from concept to manufactured deployable product. Product design and development. Who pays? Enterprises, original equipment manufacturer partners, government, and hardware startups. Okay, so either they're doing end-to-end development or robotics for other clients, end to end, from starting from manufacturing, so designing all the way to the manufacturing handling, or maybe in some projects are handling some part, some different parts, and some projects are handling all. Okay, so their own robots and robotic products for others. Then AI solutions and services. AI solutions and services. Custom AI and automation for enterprises, leveraging KTL's core AI capabilities. So this is more of the kind of like information technology, like the IT services, and this is more towards the robotics. It will be interesting to know how much is coming from this in particular. Okay, and then we have RAAS, robotics as a service, rental and leasing. So yeah, this is on the rental one. They're renting out the robots. So you got direct robot sales. Then when they I guess sell or even lease the robots, they got advertising revenue because advertisements are running on the robots in some cases. Then product designs and development, we got AI solutions and services, and we got renting. Okay, and they get monthly revenue from, of course, renting and all. And all right, and what we got? The board of directors, we got the key team, then we got the global robotics market overview, massive TAM, but okay, massive TAM. GCC, okay, so they're in this market. Hold on, why GCC and why Kody wins here? So this is the market we're looking at, the Middle East market, $10 million plus in pipeline, partnerships with Lulu Group and Hypermedia. Lulu Group, who is Lulu Group and who's Hypermedia? Look at this, 1.5 to 2 times 1.5 to 2 times Indian pricing for the same robot, significantly higher unit economics, especially in ad revenue. High deployment demand in cleaning, hospitality, healthcare, and public services. 1.5 to 2 times. Not only in like outright sales, but even in advertising revenue. So more of a lucrative market for Kody Technolabs. Fine. Okay. Can we see products? Okay, fine. We got products. Nice robot pictures, I have to say. Nice robot pictures. So we first have the revenue generating fleet, commercially focused robotics portfolio. I think Origo will come first. Yes. Okay, Origo. We got the flagship AI powered advertising platform. Let us just see the robot. Okay, let us just see the robot. Nice, nice robot. Okay, flagship AI powered advertising and navigation robot. What does it do? Real time navigation while simultaneously displaying targeted digital ads from centralized cloud based ad distribution network. So, this is the robot I guess used in malls and other like, okay, malls, I guess, and even airports maybe. And they will be guiding the customers, if they want to go somewhere where the customers they're asking directions and all that while displaying their ads. You can see chocolate ad, so you got dynamic time and zone based. So it's targeted ads, not just generic ads, trying to go for more targeted ads. Autonomous charging, 10-hour plus battery life. Interesting company, I have to say. It's interesting, at least interesting. What do you go? Why the market pays a premium for moving screens? What is this? Why does it the market pay for premium for moving screens? A static DOH, DOOH, digital out of home screen in a premium Indian mall costs around 80,000 to 3 lakhs a month. Really, 80,000 to 3 lakhs a month, fine, and just sits there. It cannot follow footfall, it cannot change by time of day, cannot identify audience demographics, and delivers zero proof of engagement. And then they have what? PDOH. What does PDOH mean? Hold up. PDOH. Let me just see. Hold up. What does PDOH mean? PDOH. Full form. PDOH. It was, I think it's mentioned in the investor presentation. I'm just looking in Google. PDOH. That's okay. Never mind. It's somewhere in the presentation. So the normal DOH screen, the static one, 80K to 3 lakhs a month, and this can do more for them. Where does the demand come from? They got around 7,000 airports, 100,000 malls globally, 150,000 car showrooms, and 100,000 hypermarkets. And it's a $1 billion TAM. Okay, it's a $1 billion TAM. Fine. A big TAM. The numbers do sometimes feel a little, they're just big numbers, but a lot of opportunity here, a lot of places to actually introduce the product. So that was Origo. Now we have introducing Medigo. Right. What is this product? It delivers clinical grade health screening at the point of need, embedded directly into hospitals, diagnostic centers, government health programs, converting 66 plus parameters with zero friction. So we're talking about kind of like a healthcare screening, diagnostic products, but zero friction. Okay, multiple tests, one experience. Okay, screening duration only 3 minutes. 3 minutes end-to-end screening. Okay, what are the broad tests? Vitals, blood markers, ECG, even HIV, TB, and more. Okay, that is the second one. And Medigo is a first mover in a category that doesn't exist at scale. Okay, what is the problem today? Very interesting. Let's zoom in. 537 million adults live with diabetes globally, nearly 50% undiagnosed. 1.28 billion people have hypertension, mostly unaware. Non communicable diseases are projected to cost the economy $47 trillion by 2030. Okay, so a lot of people with a lot of diseases, non communicable. Range of products. Okay, rental, outright sales, AMC consumable. Why is right now the right moment? These three forces are converging at once. India launched its National AI in Healthcare Initiative, SHI and BOTH on March 2026. CDSCO is accelerating approvals for low to moderate risk AI diagnostic tools, and Ayushman Bharat is expanding preventive care across 150,000 health and wellness centers. So more of a push, a government a push. What will it do and where does the demand come from? $10 billion, TAM 2030. Okay. Rapid health screening with reports generated in 3 minutes, 65 plus health parameters, 95% screening accuracy, 150,000 government hospital centers are there, so one unit at each. And here we have the different places, schools, public facilities, corporate campuses, and one unit or two units each can be employed there. What else do we have? Vulcan, heavy cleaning duty robot. Hold up. Vulcan heavy cleaning duty robot. I think there was one thing I read there. Okay, the robots, they look clean. The robots look clean. I think one thing I read here, which is pretty, yeah, this, yeah, it was this. Yeah, it was this. What is the problem cost today? 50,000 square feet Indian mall employs 3 to 4 cleaning staff per shift across 3 shifts, roughly 10 to 15 lakhs per month in labor plus consumables, provision, and turnover cost. Absenteeism runs at 15-25% this category. Now, what they're claiming here is that this robot, Vulcan, okay, in malls, compared to cleaning staffs, it can replace 3-4 cleaning staff, okay, 3-4 people as cleaning staff, operating 16 hours per day, zero absenteeism, and claims to deliver 30 to 40% cost savings versus manual cleaning. 30 to 14%, 30 to 40% return investment under 12 months on the rental as a service model. Venue saves from day one. So they're claiming that compared to manual cleaning staff, even in India, where the wages are relatively lower, right, compared to, for example, US, UK, many other countries, many countries, they can still deliver a 30 to 40% cost savings when you consider absenteeism and all that. And the 13 to 15 lakhs, 3-4 cleaning staff per year, working across 3 shifts, plus labor costs, consumable, supervision, turnover, cost. absenteeism. So that is the claim, 30 to 40%. Huh. Okay. Comparative landscape and Cody's platform advantage. So here they're comparing other companies where where they have robots in like one of the categories. One is in healthcare, one is in cleaning robots, one is in those advertising robots. They're saying, I think, yeah, KTL's advantage, all three categories in one platform. Yes, ad layer, no competitor, as India manufactured 30 to 40% cost advantage. Okay. And one thing, yes, the company is already profitable versus many of the peers are loss making. So Kody Technolab is already profitable. They have all three of the categories, one company, and India, of course, has that cost benefit. Then the emerging revenue fleet. Okay, hold up. The emerging revenue fleet. Okay, fine. A robot which can carry 600 kgs max load. Okay, this to be used, I guess, for like restaurants and all. This to be used for the, what do you call them? Where you like collect the sodas and all from? I forgot what, vending machine. Vending machine. And we got this surveillance robot. It's exciting. Okay, at least the company, not the best growth fiscal year 26, but of course, growth sometimes for company is not linear in the slightest. Some periods are bad, some periods are extremely good. It's the overall sense, the overall vision to be taken care of. But of course, our recommendation, Spilot. It's an autonomous mobile robot that developed, and it's for mostly like handling across warehouses, factories, and logistics centers. Okay, logistics, 600 kg load capacity, autonomous jacking and lifting, remote one call button, real time obstacle avoidance, autonomous charging. Have they already developed this? Maybe we need to watch one of these, watch videos. Yes, yes. We can do that one day, yes. Dasher, AI powered service robot. Okay, hold on, yes. Dasher, AI powered service robot, autonomous AI powered serving robot, built to streamline high volume hospitality operations through efficient multi point delivery and uninterrupted service. Okay, so we got robots across what? We got robots across advertisements. We got robots for warehouses. We got robots, and advertisement is so vast. Advertisement is like so vast, even like many retail stores that can be utilized perhaps. You got in healthcare screening, they've got, then they have more. They have more. So quite wide varieties. Yes, yes. Serving robots, this can be used in restaurants and other hospitality places. What else? AI powered beverage promotional robots. Ooh, custom can shape branding. That's a nice idea. That is a nice idea. Yeah, adds kind of a bit of taste. Some lighting to the vending machines and all. Can shape branding. Mm. Beverage promotional. What else do we have? FRT 737. It's a AI powered surveillance robot. Facial and license plate recognition. Okay. 360 degrees camera. Autonomous and manual navigation. Two-way audio system. So this is to be used for airports, government zones, public spaces for surveillance. So even we got even surveillance right now, physical surveillance. Strategic associates and subsidiaries. Okay. GCC joint venture, Falcon Tech Robotics. All right, this is for the GCC ones. Huh. Kody Labs and the Nayan Royal Family Back Platinum Group. 40% of Falcon's revenues flows back to KTL. Okay, 40% of Falcon's revenues. Huh. 360 Odigo units into 30 UAE malls. Hmm. Fine. Falcon Robotics, Kody Media Limited, 85% ownership. Okay, I guess that is it. World EMS. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. This was an interesting read. Huh. Let us see how Kody Technolabs does in the future. I wish them the best. Yes, I wish them the best. It was an exciting read, at least. It was an exciting read.